Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for you for the second half of February. I first want to apologize that the reading is a little late coming out, very late coming out. This is going to be for February 15th through the 29th of 2020. It could be energy that you're already experiencing since we're already well into the second half of the month. Also, Cancer, I want to mention that I'm doing freestyle reading specials. Information is in the description box below for $2.22. If you're interested, I hope to connect with you. So, Cancer, let's see what we have for you now until the end of February 2020 for the sign of Cancer. Okay, we have Observer coming out for your overall energy for the second half of the month. Could have been keeping your eye on someone. Someone could be keeping their eye on you, watching you. You also could be looking to the divine for answers or for guidance or for information of some type. You could be doing some research for something that you are trying to create. Some of you are having very, very vivid dreams at this time. So we're going to get some clarification. Two cards to clarify the overall energy for the second half of the month for you. For the second half. Cancer, I am also hearing a message that you need to pay attention to something. For some of you, this is simply you literally watching someone, keeping an eye on them, maybe spying on them via social media. You know, if you work with them, you know, keep checking them out at work, something of that nature. Like someone has your attention. Let's see. Please clarify the overall energy for Cancer for the second half of February. Okay. So this card was about to flip out just now, the Six of Pentacles. So very significant and important for you. Six of Pentacles in this deck is called material and spiritual prosperity. So some of you could be balancing out your finances or coming into a situation where you are getting on top of your money, or you are, you know, you have enough for what it is that you want and need. For some of you, this can be a loan coming in, someone being generous towards you in the area of material prosperity. But also this could be spiritual because it does say so in this card. You could be coming into, because we did say that some of you were looking for information or messages from the divine. So this could be indicating that you are receiving that. Just as much time as you put into seeking out answers spiritually, you're getting those answers in return. It is a card of harmony, of balance. Bottom of the deck, I'm sorry. I was going to say bottom of the deck for the overall energy was another card of harmony, which is the Lover's card. It's also the number 6, so that can be significant. Some of you can be dealing with a Gemini. But we have this Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune in the traditional tarot deck. And this talks about something being fated and destined for you. Also, it talks about a change coming through. But you need to know that this change is fated and destined for you. This is definitely a part of your path, a part of your spiritual path, a part of your life path. And it is meant to reveal to you other sides of yourself, many different things that you're capable of. It is meant to force you to put your best foot forward in certain situations or relationships. So we're going to look at the energy oracle cards to see what comes through for you, Cancer. This is for the second half of February, the 15th through the 29th for the sign of Cancer. 15th through the 29th, please. What do we have? We have walking away. We have door to romance. Woman holding a coin. attachment. Temple path. And patience. Also, door to value wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have deceit. So careful, because I feel like this was in your energy first half of the month where there was someone, trying to manipulate the energy around you or something of that nature. But we do have deceit. So we have, and this can be, how do I put it? Because I'm feeling like maybe it's I'm going to explore all different ways that this can be interpreted, because I'm reading for a large group, a collective energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and I want to make sure that all the messages get out. So for some of you, I'm feeling like this is an innocent deceit. This is someone doesn't know that you're keeping an eye on them. This could be an ex. They don't know that you're still interested. They don't know that you're still looking at their social media or something of that nature. Some of you are literally just curious and don't want to do anything with that ex, but you just want to know what's going on with them. Maybe just to check on them to see if they're okay. Maybe to see if they're saying anything about you or thinking about you, for some of you. For some of you, though, I feel like this deceit could have something to do with finances, because we do have the Six of Pentacles out talking about balancing out money and a loan being needed. We do have a woman holding a coin. We do have the door to value. And that can indicate where something was hidden from you financially, or someone took something from you financially or materially, and you are trying to get it back, or you are dealing with the fact that you have had this loss. So let's start with walking away. I mean, not much more needs to be said about that. For some of you, you're walking away from a situation. Walking away from a situation here with attachment that has held you back, that you have been codependent on. Maybe a relationship, a job, a family member. It can be any of that. Just take what resonates for you. But it's something that has kind of deceived you with that deceit card. Deceived you for a long time into believing that you needed it, and that you couldn't do without it. The attachment card can also be, you releasing yourself, especially with walking away, releasing yourself from something that, in this image, she's taking this mask off so that she can see clearly, but she's still chained to this pole. And it's like something has had you stuck. And this can be in the area of finances, but also it can be in the area of romance, life, your beliefs, your vices, whatever the case may be. We'll clarify all these cards to see what else comes up. But we do have door to romance. I feel like you're entering into a very beautiful time period in your life where you're going to be very romantically either pursued or involved with someone. And it's going to be of value to you. And this could be financial as well, with the door to value. It's definitely indicating a period that you're entering into. With the door part, it's like going to it, going through it, or going headed towards that way. This cycle or change that's coming into your life is being revealed to you soon. With the temple path, this does also indicate that what you have gone through and the changes that are coming into your life is for your highest good. This is for your highest good. This is a part of your spiritual journey, which I think I've already said something like that because of the message that I got from one of the other cards. But it's definitely for your highest good. It's for your soul's growth. We do have you needing to be patient here. Cancers are represented by the Chariot card in the traditional deck. So that's about fast movement forward. But I'm seeing that, you need to slow down. maybe observe your options, observe where you are right now, and accept where you are right now and plan to move forward. That's what I'm getting. Patience is needed. Time is needed. Divine timing is at play here because, again, you have something that's part of your destiny and part of your fate. We have a woman holding the coin, so this can be you if you're female, dealing with something financial, or you're dealing with a woman who has taken something from you financially because of it coming out right here with the deceit card. Being patient, you'll probably be learning that someone took something from you. For some of you, you're just really focused on your coin, which is good, right? So let's clarify the energy that has come out for you, Cancer, before we move on into the tarot spread. This is for Cancer, second half of February 15th through the 29th of 2020. Tell me about the walking away card, please, for Cancer. Okay, yeah. I mean, attachment, Eight of Swords here, walking away. You're walking away from something that has made you feel stuck. But in order to walk away, there are things that need to be done, like step by step. You can't just get up and leave. You need to balance out your money. You need to balance out your financial situation, your stability. You can't just leave and not have anywhere to go. So you need to find somewhere to go. Some of you are dealing with situations like that. Tell me about the attachment card. Why is the attachment card here for Cancer? Six of Cups. The past, huh? You feel very attached to something in your past or someone from your past. You keep thinking about them. It's very nostalgic for you. This can be you or the other person. But I definitely feel like that is why you are scrolling through their social media, keeping an eye on them, watching them, because you can't stop thinking about them. You're thinking about the good memories and the good times, but this was a very codependent relationship for some of you. If not, this is just something that you're very, very attached to. Tell me about the Door to Romance for Cancer, please. That's the Door to Romance card here. Please clarify. Some of you are really worried about romance. I mean, if you're really constantly thinking about your ex or someone that you dealt with in the past, then and you're not with them, because I'm not feeling this is a togetherness. I'm feeling that I don't feel like this is a current relationship, obviously, if you're thinking about past memories. If it is, you're thinking about the way things were in the past, and that kind of has you stressed out. Some of you can be dealing with anxiety when it comes to your romantic life. Maybe you are overwhelmed with what's going on with you romantically, or the people that you are involved with romantically. Some of you probably are worried that someone that you're involved with romantically is using you for money. Some of you are having nightmares, maybe, constant dreams. If you're thinking about this person nonstop and you're thinking about this person from the past when you go to bed, you could be waking up in cold sweats, like, you're having nightmares if they're with someone else, or that they don't love you no more, or something of that nature. It's really stressing you out. Tell me about the Temple path here for Cancer. We have Judgment. So, yes, with this angel coming here, blowing the horn, having people rise up from the dead, it's almost similar to the Justice card, is what I'm strongly feeling at this moment, because it is so faded, it's so out of your control, it's so divine here, what you are going through, what you are experiencing, it's above you. So I definitely feel like with the Judgment card here, and some of you, Judgment and the Six of Cups, I have to mention reconciliation. I also want to mention Mercury in retrograde, a lot of things from the past coming back up. even if you are no longer with this person or feel like you walked away from this person, you feel stuck with this person, you're over it, you know, those feelings could be coming up again for you to deal with, work through, to test you, something of that nature, but it's definitely a part of your spiritual path and spiritual growth. So for some of you, you could be reconciling with a person, but some of you are making a decision to walk away and end something because it had you so, the relationship was so stressful. Tell me about a woman holding a coin, please. Tell me about this woman holding a coin for Cancer, second half of February. Alright, and we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, so some of you are finding out about this person, but let me study this a little bit because I'm getting too much at one time from it. Okay, so let's start with this message. Some of you, okay, some of you feel like you need to protect yourself from someone financially. Maybe this person has been using you financially. If you decided to cut them off, they may retaliate in a particular way. Some of you feel obligated to stay with the person, even though you know that they're using you financially. Some of you are staying with someone because you need them financially. While you balance out your stability and finances, you are looking elsewhere, looking to walk away, looking to move forward, but yet you are bound to them because of your shared money, shared assets, or something of that nature. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a family. This can be a job. But I feel like it's very much something that's going to be coming to an end soon. It cannot stay this way. There's an energy of fear coming through for the second half. There's an energy of worry for the second half of the month for you, Cancer. I don't want to have to keep repeating throughout the reading that the energy can be vice versa, but you know, it can be. This can be your person, or this can be you or someone close to you in your life. Maybe you'll be hearing about this. But let's look at the card of Patience. Okay, we got 2 cards for that. So we do have the Page of Swords and the Fool card. Now, if you've been watching readings and you see the Page of Swords, you know that everyone says that this is the card of spying. Someone's watching you. They can't, or you can't. I'm going to read it as you because I'm trying to tap into your energy. But again, apply it how it resonates. You can't get to this person now, so you are watching and observing them because you want to make sure that when you do go in, because I think that that is your ultimate goal for some of you, to get with someone from your past. So you've been watching them because you want to know that when you do approach them for a new beginning, that they're ready to take this leap of faith with you. You're being patient because you want to have something to offer when you approach them. You are gathering information for your new beginning. Some of you are doing research for your new beginning, even if it's not to get with another person. It's definitely to make sure you're good when you leave a situation that you're already involved in, whether it be work, finances, moving, anything of that nature. So I'm going to shuffle these a little bit in case I need to use them to clarify, but I am going to be using a different deck for your overall tarot energy, Cancer. And this deck is using the Light Seers Tarot. So let's see, what messages do we have for the second half of the month for the sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus is for February 15th through the 29th, 2020. Again, the reading is a little late coming out. You could be experiencing this energy already, or you will be. Time is fluid. Take it. King of Swords coming out. Nine of Cups. The Hangman. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Temperance. The Magician. And the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is Justice. I did mention the Justice card earlier, didn't I? Because I felt like the Judgment card was really giving me Justice card vibes. So let me just say, we do have Earth, Water, and Air. Sorry, but we have no passion out here. Where's your wand? Well, we don't have fire out yet, but you literally can be dealing with any sign. We all have all the signs in our charts, but I'm going to mention the signs that are standing out the most for me. I'm getting Libra, obviously, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Earth sign, and air sign. Again, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Earth sign is Cancer. I'm sorry, not Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So let's go through the energy. I do want to first mention that we literally have a woman holding a coin here. It's kind of in the same energy and position where that energy card, woman holding a coin, came from. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. She's literally holding a coin. Significant, very significant for you. Repeated messages, I always say, you know, you get the message, you get it again. It's like a exclamation point. As many times as it comes out, that's as many exclamation points at the end of your message. And that is literally the divine screaming at you that you need to know this, if it resonates for you. So we have here, before I talk about the cards one by one, you're trying to bring something forward in your life. You know, you have been patient with it. The Temperance card here is representing patience. We had patience come out first, but it also can be an energy of reconciliation. But there's a strong energy of balance right here in this area. Temperance likes to balance the energies. Nothing, not in excess of something. Maybe with underneath the Nine of Cups, some of you are overindulging in some area of your life, whether it be specifically drinking, whether it be partying, overindulging in spending money, overindulging in any type of like selfish behavior, or something that you know, again, feel attached to, those vices that we talked about. I do see healing from that. I do see temperance in the balancing of how you are, indulging. And it is because you've seen something differently. You have obviously been observing, but the Hangman represents seeing something from a different perspective. So getting a different point of view on it. Two of Pentacles, you're balancing, trying to maintain. I think you're trying to maintain your spirituality and your practical side for some of you. and you're trying to create something. You want to create a reality. It's very much indicated here with the Magician and the Hangman. Some of you want commitment. You want a wife. You want a husband. You want a stable environment. You want someone that you can depend on. You want someone to nurture you or for you to nurture. With the King of Swords, King of Swords. Look, the King of Swords is looking over here at this Justice card, which I usually put my bottom of the deck over here, but today it ended up over here. And the King of Swords is looking at the Justice card. And I think that for some of you, okay, I just have to say that you could be getting a lawyer for something. Some of you are seeking justice. You want the truth about a situation. You are waiting for someone to communicate the truth, or you are waiting to communicate your truth. You want fairness in a situation. You're seeking fairness. You're seeking a wrong to be righted. Some of you do have wish fulfillment if you are waiting on communication or you're wanting communication. You'll hear from this person. Could be an air sign. And that's what you've been waiting for. That's what you wanted. Let's go through and clarify, see if we can get more messages for you. I think maybe I do want to use the Rider-Waite to clarify. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Let's give me messages to clarify the energy for the sign of Cancer for the second half of February 2020, please. Excuse me. Tell me about the King of Swords. We have, making a decision. That is also another indicator of balance. Making a decision on which direction to go. And there go your wands, there go your passion. Will you be choosing to follow your heart or think logically here? We have the Five of Wands. So some of you are in a battle, a legal battle with someone, and you are not sure how to approach it. And some of you could be wondering if you're in a legal battle with someone, should you talk directly to them? I don't think that that's advised right now because the energy is too much, too confrontational right now. Reaching out, this person, and they will be trying to reveal their truth, but to you, you won't receive it as truth, and it'll cause an argument. The heads are too hot right now to talk it through. So I'm definitely seeing that's probably why no communication has been had yet. The King of Swords is just sitting here with his sword. He's not like up walking around with it, passing it around and stuff. But I'm definitely feel like it's advising you, Cancer, to be the logical one in the group, or for whoever this is resonating with. Be the logical one in the group. Think with your head. Do not let your passion drive you, which is probably why we saw no passion out here in your overall energy. So let's move on to the Nine of Cups. Tell us more about the Nine of Cups for the sign of Cancer, please. Here we go again with the King of Swords. Tell us more. He's still sitting down, but he has his sword up now. Someone wants so badly to talk, right? But no, you're being advised to go inward with the High Priestess here. Either seek counseling, maybe speak to your lawyer about if you should speak with this person. Don't get drunk and talk to them, Cancer. Don't get drunk and hit them up because you feel away. It will probably be bad for your legal case if you're in a legal battle with them. You're being advised to go inward, to see things from a different perspective. Or you're seeking counseling, you're getting readings, you're looking at tarot readings for more information. Let me just say what I'm strongly feeling is you have to hold back on communicating for right now. Tell me about the Hangman. Tell me about the Hangman, please, for Cancer. I have the Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot of repeating cards coming out. King of Swords is repeating. Queen of Pentacles is repeating. Right here and right here. Hangman is repeating. Eight of Cups is repeating. I'm going to take these because they flipped over. So you are seeing things from a different perspective and choosing to walk away. This can be a separation because the Queen of Pentacles for me represents a wife, a mother. So you're probably, you know, ready. You're feeling very stagnant in your relationship and you're ready to walk away. It doesn't necessarily have to be like an actual wife, but we do have Hierophant here representing marriage. So for some of you, you are choosing to walk away from something. Get a card still. Alright. Trying to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups to come out and the Ace of Cups. So it could be that you're trying to offer someone love and they are not accepting your love, or vice versa. They're trying to offer you love and you're not with it right now. You're very focused on a particular thing. Maybe you have something going on in your life and that's all you can see right now. That's all you can deal with. That's all you have the energy for right now. Some of you are being very stubborn, not wanting to move forward with this, but you do have an offer coming in. Some of you are very, very focused on your coin, and you have walked away from a relationship that was no longer serving you or fulfilling you. And then you get blessed with this Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. For the Sun of Cancer, please. Moving forward again. Some of you are leaving behind an air sign. Someone that you built a family with. Or some of you are trying to decide whether you should. Because the Two of Pentacles is an energy of juggling. You know, some of you are dealing with someone that travels a lot for work and they're not ever at home. It probably pisses you off. Or some of you are dealing with a person, or this may be you, that's back and forth between a situation. You have a family and you're going over there entertaining that, and then you have something else that you're going back and forth to entertaining. And I'm strongly feeling like it's work. So I don't see two different families. I'm just feeling like a work. Or maybe, I don't know, this earth sign. Maybe you're dealing with someone that keeps coming back and forth between you and an earth sign, and you feel like, or between you and their mom, and you feel like they're never going to grow up or put you first. You may be their wife and they're back and forth between you and their mom, and you're like, you need to worry about your family. You're not a little boy anymore or a little girl anymore. Tell me about the Temperance card, please. So maybe you can be dealing with a Pisces. We have the Temperance card here. Nightmares. So what's going on with these nightmares that you're having? With the Moon card and the Nine of Swords, it's something that you continuously worry about because you feel like you don't know and you need to know. Let's get one more on that. we're going to ignore that because I'm not about to read through this reading. I just knew it, but no, we're going to ignore that door knock. Something has hurt you, Cancer, and it has very much put you in a state of anxiety. You have some pain that you're dealing with, or past pain, or something of that nature. And maybe some of you are still healing from a past heartbreak, you know? And it worries you to enter into a new relationship because of what you've already been through with love. Tell me about the Magician card for Cancer, please. I was looking at the Magician card. I felt like there was another message coming off of it. But we have 2 tens here. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. A heavy burden ends for you. You're ready for something to be over. It's been painful. It's been hard for you. And you're still ready for it to be over. And I definitely feel like you meditate on this. Energy is heavy down here now. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. We have the Queen of Wands. Who's this beauty? And the 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. With the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, some of you, there's your passion, there's your fire sign. Some of you can be dealing with a fire sign, dealing with a commitment with a fire sign, or a past commitment with a fire sign. But I definitely feel like this is something that you or the other person wants to put effort and work into. Someone wants to work toward commitment here. That will be their wish fulfillment. That will make them happy. For some of you, it is an energy of reconciliation, of balance. Some of you need to be moderate in your drinking. Some of you are definitely overindulging in some area of your life, and you have to slow down. Okay? So let's see what's going on with the romance angels for you. You can get additional information, a lot of messages. Okay, here we go, right off the bat. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I think we mentioned that earlier. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It is so time for you to do these things. Divine timing at work in your life. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. It's time for you to take back control of your life. Timing is very significant. We had patients come out. I feel like a lot of you are in a situation that you no longer want to be in. And you are just waiting to get out of it. And now is the time to do so. If you have the power to free yourself from a situation, go ahead and do it. And we all do. You're the magician. You can manifest your freedom from this situation that has been very, very much a burden on you. Right? Let's look at the Mermaid Oracle cards to see what else we have for you, Cancer. For the sign of Cancer. Okay, let's take those. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. The King of Swords too. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I was thinking, does the High Priestess come out? When I hear high intuition, I think of the High Priestess. The King of Swords makes decisions. He is in the energy of choosing, right? This came out over here in this energy. Making a decision because you feel stuck in a situation that's not good for you, not healthy, not productive. So we do have positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. I would say that this Five of Wands is negativity. I would say that the Ten of Swords is negativity. I would say that the Ten of Wands is negativity. I would say that the Three of Swords is negativity. I would say that the Nine of Swords is negativity in your particular situation. These cards are representing negativity. And then we have the, maybe that was in the first spread that we clarified, but we did have the Nine of Wands as well, negativity. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. And watch your thoughts, Cancer. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Strong energy of fear here, right? And with the Nine of Wands, as we mentioned earlier. So let's do the Moonology Oracle cards for further information, further messages for you. I would advise looking up the timing that comes out on the cards to give you a better idea of when this may be occurring for you, and when this may have occurred for you in the past. For the sign of Cancer, the second half of February, please, further messages. What does Cancer need to know? Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation, Cancer. That is what you need to know. You shouldn't be forced to stay in a situation when you know it's not good for you. You know it's not in your best interest or puts you in a high vibration. We have don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Leos take action. Leo is the action card or action sign of the tarot outside of Aries, but you know, fire sign, fire energy, they move, they initiate, they act. So don't let pride get in your way and keep you from acting, keep you from making a decision, keep you from living in your truth. Let's get some closeout messages for the sign of Cancer for the second half of February. Alright, we have there is a purpose to my pain. There you go. There's a purpose to your pain. There's a reason why you went through this. This is a card number 8. So I feel like it was karmic. Maybe it was meant for you to go through it. Maybe it was, you know, with the Justice card here too. I mean, it was karmic. It was to balance the scales of the universe, balance the energy of the universe. And we have the number 23. I am only trapped by my illusion. Oh my God. Such a strong energy of being stuck somewhere in a situation, trapped. It's an illusion. You can free yourself, right? Free yourself. That's what your romance angel card said. Make a decision. That's what your mermaid oracle card said. Your moonology card says nothing will come of this situation. For those of you that this resonates with, free yourself. Alright, Cancer, that's all I have for you. I hope that this information has been helpful for you. I do hope that we are able to connect in the personal reading. If you want more information or if you want to look into a situation, the freestyle readings are $2.22 for a limited time. If this is where we part, I hope you have a good rest of your month and you take care of yourself.